Okay. See, so this one we are going to learn for the Azure data engineering role. So we are going to learn the technology for the role of Azure data engineer. So before getting to that, our actual technical part, we should understand why the cloud technology and what is the cloud technology and what is the Azure. So we are going to see that part first to understand that cloud technology. So nowadays, actually, the companies, maximum of the companies, they are migrating everything into the cloud environment. So why cloud technology? This is what we are going to discuss in this session. So here, so we are going to discuss about that one, why cloud computing and what is cloud computing and what is Azure. Why cloud computing? To understand that one, actually, we are going to discuss about that one business scenario. Imagine, so here actually, the one businessman planning to launch that one of the social media application, like a Facebook, so WhatsApp, Twitter, so now X, right? So he want to launch that one type of business application, the social media related business application he want to launch it. But doesn't have any idea about that application development. He's a businessman. He's not a technical person. So he's thinking about that one, what he want to do to develop that applications. Because if he want to develop that one new application means he needs infra team. The infra team is nothing but that resources. And he needs the servers. He needs that storage. He needs that security. So all these things actually he want to arrange it, that environment, the technology, the resources. So everything he want to arrange it, but he doesn't have any idea how to do that one. Yes. If you are going to develop that, at least using single resource means you need that softwares, you need that environment setup, right? So here we are having some challenges to implement all these things. Even if you arrange that one small team and that beginning level setups, and if you're developing that one application, what is planning, what are the challenges will be there? See here, the first level, you want to put that some investment cost, the beginning level, he wants to put that investment. Because arranging that environment, purchasing the software, recruiting the resources, so developing the applications, he needs the money. He want to invest that money in the beginning itself. A high setup cost to launch that business application. So imagine it, he invested a lot of money and he started the development and implemented everything. The application also launched. The users started to use that application. The users started to use that application, right? So day by day, the users counts are getting increasing. The users counts are getting increasing means in the technical part, data is getting increasing, right? The data day by day getting increasing. So here, the application using by many users. So the data we are getting, so day by day increasing, and we have to initiate the security level, the storages level, everything actually we have to initiate, and we have to extend that one, because day by day that application so started to use that many users, so day by day data is getting increasing. So we need that more resources to manage that application, more resources. We need support team. So we need that security team, because if the issues are raising by the users, we have to respond for that one. To respond that one, we need that resources. Suppose if any challenges are there in that live application, we have to fix that one. So it's everything we need that resources. And data counts, if it is getting increasing, means we need that data storages. So more and more. So if it is increasing, means that extension should be there. Security level, server level, everything we have to do that one. So these all will be the beginning level challenges. So all these things actually is considering, but he doesn't have any idea where to start, how to maintain after launching that application. So what he is thinking is he's thinking to discuss with the experts already who has that well experience in this type of application. So implementation the market. So he's planning to discuss with the IT specialist who having that huge experience implementing new products and understand the product implementation life cycle and its challenges. The expert person is suggesting to go with the cloud. He is telling with the experts like what he is planning and what he want to do. He doesn't have any idea. So based on his interest, that expert, they are suggesting to go with that cloud. But what is the cloud? How it will be help to start that one new startup? How we are going to manage that, all the software requirements, all the resource requirements? He doesn't have any idea. So the experts explaining the advantage and disadvantage of using that cloud and on-premises, which is the default development. So the benefits of cloud computing. First thing, if you are going with the on-premises, the on-premises data center, if you are planning means we need that higher upfront cost of setup, because the beginning level, we have to do the setup for that, our server environment setup, all the software purchasing, so that networking facilities, security implementation, so that all types of things we have to do it the beginning level, then only we can start that our development. After arranging that all the environment setup, the beginning level, we have to spend that lot of money. After that only we can start to develop that application develop. So to set up that environment, we need a lot of investment cost. But if you're going with the cloud technology, see, pay as you go model is there. Pay as you go model is there. Here already environment setup is available. Somebody providing that environment. No upfront cost. We have to pay the money for the usages, what we are going to use it. The environment setup, we don't want to do it. Already somebody providing like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Like these type of organizations already, they are providing this type of setups. So we can pay and we can use it. Suppose if you want to use only for the two resources or three resources, you can pay and you can start to use it. Later, if you want to increase that resources count, again, you can pay that one. You can purchase that new resources, then you can start to use it. The same storages level. If you want to extend, you can extend very easily. You can pay and you can extend that storages. It's a scalable feature. If you want to reduce that one, you can reduce it. So that pay as you go model, actually, this is the one we are going to pay for it, what we are using. So for that one only, we are going to pay the money. This is one of the major advantages of using that Azure technology, or cloud technology. And if it is on-premises means, here, no automatic updates. If you want to do any of the update, so you have to plan it, the downtime. Then only you can update it. But here in the cloud, automatic software updates. Automatic software updates. You don't want to do any planning for the updates. They will take care of it. Who is providing that cloud services? They will take care of it. If it is on-premises, means lack of flexibility to upgrade the versions. Version upgrade is the biggest challenge. But if it is at on-premises, it's a high flexibility to upgrade within few clicks. Easy to manage. And if it is on-premises, means you have to appoint that dedicated staff for the data center maintenance. Here, no staff required to maintain the data center in the cloud, since cloud service provider will maintain the data center. If it is Microsoft products, Microsoft will take care of the maintenance. To the Amazon will take care of it. So Google, same. You don't want to do that any of the individual maintenance, your own maintenance, no need. The maintenance, everything, it will take care by the service providers. And here, if it is on-premises, if you want to access the data from the remote, it is not easy to access in the on-premises. But at the same time, if it is in the cloud, means data can be accessed remotely over the internet using web portal. Easily can access. So now he understood that the use of the cloud technology and he okay to going with that cloud. So for the startup, actually, the cloud environment is a very good environment to start that new business. Because that enhancement level, so extension, if you want to do anything, the environment level or that application, the technology level, if you want to do it, means easy to extend. Or if you want to reduce, the reduce also, we can do it very easily. So he is okay to going with the cloud technology. Now, he understood the purpose of the cloud technology, right? Then what is cloud computing? We understood why cloud computing. Nowadays, actually, why the companies are moving into the cloud technology. So there is a lot of advantage of using that cloud technology, that cost wise. So cost saving major reason to moving with the cloud technology. But technically, what is cloud? What is cloud? So here, the cloud computing, we are having two categorization, the cloud computing types and cloud services. Types of cloud computing. Having public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Three types of cloud computings are there. Public, private, hybrid. The public cloud, simple one. The public cloud. Here, Azure, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Google, Google Cloud Platform, GCP, Snowflake, a cloud-based data warehousing, Salesforce, cloud-based CRM. Actually, these all are cloud technologies. These all are cloud technologies. Here, you can create the account for your organization or for your individual, and you can start to use it. So anyone can create the account, can start the use. This is a public cloud. This is a public cloud. A private cloud means actually, so your organization going to have that own cloud like Azure for your organization or like AWS. It will be accessible only for your organization employees. It's your own cloud environment. Some financial based companies, they may not be interested to use the public cloud because of the security reason. Because all the data center, everything it will take care of, maintained by the third party people, right? For them, everyone, the third party only. The data, everything it will manage by the service provider means actually the data center, it will be in their control, not by that company control. So they may create their own, cloud, right? So here, if they want to use their own cloud, they can go with the private cloud. So public cloud, private cloud. So here, hybrid is nothing but a combination of public and private cloud. A combination of the public and private. So some features they may have it in the public cloud, some features they may have it in the private cloud. So both if they're using means it's called hybrid cloud. So based on the business, so you can go with one type of cloud computing, either public cloud or private cloud or hybrid cloud. Right? And cloud services. What are the cloud services? So here, IaaS is one of the cloud service. IaaS means the full form of the IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. What is this infrastructure as a service? This is nothing but actually you are going to purchase one cloud environment. You are going to purchase that one cloud environment. But in that environment, virtual machine creation, the software installation, whatever the softwares you are going to develop, the software installation, everything, you have to take care of it. Simple understanding, just I'm telling you, suppose if you are purchasing that one, new laptop, a new laptop with a DOS prompt, even that application, that new laptop, so not installed the OS. You have to install the OS. You have to do the partitions. You have to install that all the record driver softwares. And you have to install that all the record development softwares. Everything you have to do it. Simply you are having one laptop with the DOS prompt like that. In the cloud environment, you can get that one environment. You can get that one environment, but that record software installation, so all the partitions, everything you have to take care of it. It's a depends. If you want to need that platform and then you have to do that all the record setups, you can do it. So your admin team will take care of it. So that environment is called infrastructure as a service. At the same time, the service cloud service providers, they are providing the services. Another one is called platform as a service. Platform as a service. So here the platform as a service is nothing but the platform, it will be available with the required softwares. Directly you can start to develop that your application. Suppose if you are going to do the application development. Software already installed application will be available. You can start to use it. You don't worry about that one, the background virtual machine creation. Everything it will take care by that service provider. Platform as a service means environment will be there along with that required softwares. You can start to develop it. This is another service. The third one, software as a service. What is the meaning of software as a service? Cloud-based developed application will be there. You can start to purchase it and then you can use it. You don't want to do even development. Already developed software is there. Already developed software is there. You can start to use it. You can start to use it. Simple understanding, you guys heard about that one, Office 365, right? It's a cloud, Microsoft 365. It's a cloud-based application. You may heard about that cloud Word, MS Office, that Office 365 or Microsoft 365. It's already developed application which is by default available in the cloud environment. Or Google Worksheet. It's a developed application, Google application. It's a developed application. So in the India, actually, Zogo. Zogo, actually, it's a cloud application, but it's a software as a service. Developed applications are there. You can start to use it. So it depends upon the business. You can go with that cloud service, either with that infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or software as a service. But these three types of services are available. See here, you can understand the difference that IaaS versus platform as a service versus software as a service. See here, the IaaS means you will have only that environment with the networking. So all the storages and networking setups, everything it will be available. The same time, if you are using platform as a service means along with the infrastructure as a service, you will have that even the OS and the developed application, development application. So like a softwares. You can start to develop. you can start to develop that application. SaaS means that already developed application will be available in the cloud environment. It will have that software. With the software only, that developed application can run it. So it will have that environment setup. The storage is everything, it will be available. So SaaS means it will have that environment, platform as a service. The ready-made application will be available. You can purchase it and then you can start to use it. So these are the differences of using that cloud services. The cloud services, right? So the cloud technology, so we are having all these type of technologies, that the infrastructure as a service and platform as a service and software as a service. All these services are available in the cloud technology. The cloud technology, you may using that Azure cloud or that Amazon cloud or that Google cloud, but all are having this type of services. This type of services they are having. Then what is Azure? Azure is nothing but, so which is having all these type of service. Azure is a cloud computing service created by the Microsoft, where user can create their own servers, storages, the databases, the development related things, whatever you need, you can create in this environment. So using that online portal, we can develop it. And Microsoft will maintain that data centers or physical infrastructure. They will take care of that maintenance. So Azure is nothing but it's a cloud environment which is created by the Microsoft. We can pay and we can use it. So now the person who is planning to launch that new startup, he understood the advantage of using the cloud technology and what are the services are available in the cloud technology. Now he got everything clearly and what will be the benefits of using the cloud technology. So everything he understood. And the Azure, so how we can use it. He got a clear idea about that usages. So now he is planning to go with the Azure portal. Azure portal. Actually, this Azure portal, it's a cloud services, so we can pay and we can start to use it. But if you want to use that one, we have to create the account. We have to create the account. If you want to create the account, so actually it's a free only. It's a free only. So, but the free, it will be available only for that limited period. It's called a trial period. The trial period, it will be available 30 days. So that 30 days, actually, we can create it and we can do the POCs and learning purpose, everything we can do it. Almost that 95% of Fortune 500 companies, they are using this Azure portal. The Azure portal they are using. And the Microsoft, they are spending that around $1 billion cost every year. They are investing to protect that security purpose, protect from the cyber threats. The security purpose, they are spending that amount. Every year they are spending this amount. Because globally they are using the data centers and many of the companies, they are having their business data in their data center. So that security is very important one. So it's their responsibility. So they are spending that money to secure that data. And faster growing cloud. Maximum the development actually, so they are using that cloud technologies, this Azure cloud technologies. Okay, and globally they are having, so very good. So customers globally, actually the development perspectives, the Azure, they are having the almost so equal to the what is it? Amazon. Amazon actually major customers they are using, but Amazon focusing the environment related, but the development related. So here the Azure actually they are focusing. And this account creation is free. You can start with a free account. Later, you can use that pay as you go model, which is the payment you are going to pay for that one for that usages, what you are going to create. For that one, you are going to create it. Okay. So the cloud account you can create. So if you want to create that one, you need, if you want to create that new account means you need that one credit card, the new email ID, mobile number. Okay. So which of this is an example for platform as a service offering by the Azure? Can you someone try that one Azure SQL database or Azure virtual machine, which will come under the platform as a service? We have discussed about three types of services: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So which one will come under the platform as a service, either this Azure SQL database or Azure virtual machine? Any idea? Can someone try?
I think it's Azure Virtual Machine. Huh?
Azure virtual machine means actually it's an environment. The environment will not have that any of the softwares. The
Mhm.
platform as a service means that software it will be available along with the environment. You can start the development directly. Virtual machine means it will be a blank, empty space only. You have to install the software. Then only you can start the development. But platform as a service means you can start the development directly. Then which one will be
Okay.
that platform as a
Then
service?
it's SQL database. Yeah.
So Azure SQL database. SQL database means it's a SQL software. SQL software means already environment should be there. In that environment, this SQL software should be there. So we can start to develop that one directly, right? So here that SQL, Azure SQL will come under that platform as a service. Can try that one. Second one, if an organization doesn't want to let the data of that organization leave the company premises, but also want to benefits from the cloud, then what is the among following is best suited? Any idea? With this public cloud and private cloud, which will come under this one, this requirements?
Private cloud, right?
So here it should be the private cloud because they want to use the cloud at the same time they don't want to allow to leave the data from their own premises, that office premises, that means company premises. That means it should be their own cloud environment. So the own cloud environment means then we can go with the private cloud. Private cloud.
So, what does Azure Virtual Machine come under? Is it a infrastructure
Azure
as a
virtual
service?
machine means it is one of the virtual machine. You can have it either in that private cloud or that public. That is
Okay.
common. So
Okay.
it's one of the, yeah.
Does it come under IaaS?
Virtual machine actually, so it will come under that IaaS because
Okay.
infrastructure you are getting it. So you have to do that all the software installation, everything you have to do it.
So we just get a Unix
It's
window.
like the
That's it, right?
Unix in, yes, correct.
Got it.
Yeah, fine. So yeah, this is the concept of the cloud computers, cloud computing, and so why and what is the cloud computing and how that Azure is providing everything, the cloud benefits, whatever we have discussed, all the cloud features are available here. Okay, so in the cloud, the Azure the Azure cloud, how we can create that SQL database. We are going to use the database. We should have some knowledge of using that Azure SQL database. Actually, we should have that knowledge of SQL database since we are going to work like a data engineer. And in this training, we are going to learn it how we are going to use that Azure SQL database. The database development is not our learning path. The database, you should have knowledge. The database future, how we are going to use it in the Azure. That is our learning plan. So here, first we are going to learn that one, how to create that Azure SQL database in that our Azure platform. How we can create that database table. How we can use this Azure SQL database table. So with integrating different resources like a Power BI, and how we can do that auditing features, how we can do that the business continuity concept, how we can implement. So all these things, first we are going to learn it. So this is the one actually. So here, whatever we are having, the business continuity and high availability auditing, the integration of the Power BI, dynamic data masking, elastic pools, flexible pricing and configurations, Azure hybrid benefit. These all are features are available in the Azure SQL database. Why all these and how all these features we can implement in the database? Almost everything we are going to discuss with a separate session. The each one here, individual session we are having for the business continuity and high availability. Security and auditing we are having separate session. So dynamic data maskings, it will come under the security. And what is elastic pool and flexible pricing configurations. So everything, so almost, so we are going to cover all these things within 3-4 sessions. Individually, each one we are going to cover it. So this overview concept of this Azure SQL database. So we are going to discuss in that our next session. The next session actually, so let's get into that our Azure portal. In the portal, actually, we are going to try to create that Azure SQL database. Using that database, how we can create the table, how we can insert the records. So all the basic things we are going to discuss in that our next session. Since it is the first day session, just we have discussed about that one. What is the cloud? Why the companies are migrating into the cloud technology? So that basic things actually we have discussed. And later session, so we are getting into the hands-on part. So maximum all the sessions, it will be in that hands-on wise. So the session, so the concept, what we are going to discuss, that one I will show you in the hands-on wise in the Azure portal. To do the hands-on, you guys need to create that Azure account. For creating the Azure account, you need that one credit card, one email ID, one mobile number. For the first few classes, so 3-4 classes, whatever the topics we are going to discuss using this Azure SQL database, for that one, you don't want to create that your Azure subscription account. You can use that Sandbox server. Using the Sandbox server, you can create this account. You can create this SQL database, and then you can use it. I will tell you how to create this Sandbox server and how to use it. But you need that one email ID. It will be better if you're having that new email ID. So keep that one email ID, which is you not yet used in that Microsoft portal, any portal. Better to keep that one email ID. Okay, I will show you how to create the Sandbox server in the next session. So you can create the Sandbox server and then you can start to use it. After 5-6 classes, you can create that your actual subscription. At that time, you need that credit card and a mobile number. The same email ID, you can use it. So that's all for the day. In the next session, we will discuss how to create this Azure SQL database. So now you can ask if you have that any doubts or clarifications regarding this training, you can ask.
So, sir, how many days a week this training goes on?
So actually, I'm planning to Monday to Saturday,
Okay.
the Indian time, Monday to Saturday, I'm planning. So if there is any personal work, so if I'm not able to join, at that time I will intimate that session, we can compensate some other way.
Okay. Thank you.
But tomorrow also we have the session.
And okay. And one more question. Is MySQL knowledge is enough for SQL database
Any
or?
SQL knowledge is enough. Any Microsoft
Okay.
SQL or that MySQL or that Oracle SQL, any SQL knowledge is enough. Even if you don't have that any knowledge about the SQL, that's not a problem. We will cover some basic things, but parallelly, so
Okay.
you also can learn it yourself. That's the SQL part
Understood.
alone. For Azure related everything, I will cover it. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
Hmm.
like, how many months will the entire thing will be?
Entire thing, it will take around 3 months of time. Around
Okay.
60 hours, it will come.
Okay.
So within 3 months of time, we can try to cover it.
Okay. One more question.
Hmm.
What do you expect from us as a student to do in the background, like apart from the class, to get the most
From
of
your
what
side
we?
means the beginning level, what you have to do means you have to prepare that the SQL related concept.
Okay.
The parallelly, you can learn that SQL concept because you are going to work as a data engineer. For the data engineer, SQL database knowledge is the base one. So we are also
Okay.
going to cover it, but our intention is not learning the database developer. Our intention is learning the Azure data engineer. So we have to learn more. We have to spend more time on the Azure related technologies. So for that one, the database knowledge is the base for all the data engineers. So parallelly, you can start to develop your SQL knowledge.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, anything else from anyone? Okay, right. So guys, actually, so the everyday session, so it will be shared through that YouTube private view. So you guys, you can share that your Gmail ID actually I need. So even in the chat window, you can share that your Gmail ID. So I will upload that daily session in the YouTube playlist. Okay. So for example, here I'll show you how to refer the daily session. So here, so you have to go to the URL. This is a URL. This is a URL. You have to go to that one, this URL. I will share here. Everyone will get it. So here, the URL. You have to get into this URL. And the email ID, what you are going to provide. The email ID, what you are going to provide. So that using that email ID, you have to log in into this this YouTube channel, and you have to come to the playlist. You have to come to this playlist. The playlist, actually, I will create that one separate playlist like this name, ADE 27, August 24, like this. I will create separate playlist for your batch. I will share that one in the group chat after creating that one. So you can log in into that portal. So this playlist and the specific playlist, what I'm going to create for your batch. So that one, it will be accessible for you. First, this 3 day sessions, everyone can view it. For example, if I'm clicking this one, So here you can see that one, the first 3 day session, it will be available, right? But rest 14 videos also there. These 14 videos, it will not be available for all the people. These all 14 videos, overall 17 videos, it will be viewable for the persons who are having access. So like that, for you, so I will give the permission for your email ID. So you are using that email ID. So you have to log in into this portal, that YouTube portal. Then only you will get the access. First 3 days session, it will be accessible for everyone. From the 4th day session, it will be private access. The daily session video, it will be uploaded into the same playlist. You can go through that. It will be so regular access only. So you can use it long time. Clear? Okay, fine. I got the
Just say yeah, email.
I got the email ID from Akhil and Vivek. Yes. Sushant, you also can share that. You all are clear, right?
In the group, right?
You can share it here itself. That's not a problem. So now I will take
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So after creating that playlist, I will share that URL into the group chat.
Sir, how many, is it a 1 hour daily class?
Yeah,
Or
daily it
1.5
will be
hours?
around 1 hour. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So this time, suppose maybe adjustable, maybe earlier, half an hour earlier or half an hour later. So after confirming that from all the people, I'm expecting from your batch 2 more people, and from other batch actually I'm expecting 2 people. So everything it will be confirmed after 3-4 classes. But most probably time it will be the same time, or else it will be half an hour earlier or half an hour later.
I sent my email. Do you receive?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, I got it. It's okay. So we can close that one if there is no any questions, and we will connect tomorrow same time. Bye.